You don't have a money problem. Let me make that very clear. You have an alignment problem. Now you may be thinking, Tom, what do you mean? I've been working on myself for years. I'm in great shape. I built the body. I've got a strong mindset. I operate better than 90% of people on the planet. Exactly. You've achieved alignment for fitness. You've achieved alignment with your daily habits. You've achieved alignment with discipline. But you haven't achieved alignment for building an income. You haven't achieved alignment for building wealth, because if you had, you'd already have it. The good news though, guys, is the universal laws behind what allowed you to create that alignment in your fitness, in your habits, in who you've become. You may have unknowingly used them, but we can apply those same laws to make it undeniable to achieve the same in your wealth. Because guys, there are 6 main reasons. I'm going to run you through all of them in this video. There are 6 main reasons why I see some of the most self-developed in fitness, in habits, guys, stay broke. I'm going to show you exactly what they are and how we can fix them. Because guys, success isn't just being in the best shape. Success isn't just earning money. Success isn't just having the best chick. Success isn't just freedom. It's all of it. So let's get into this, guys, because when you truly apply these, you're going to be undeniable, and it's impossible to not have everything. We've just got to make sure that some of the things you're subconsciously using in your fitness are bleeding into every other area of your life. Now, the first thing, guys, when you started building the body, you invested in yourself. You invested in yourself in knowledge. You may have hired a coach. I guarantee that 99.9% of the guys who are in great shape invested in themselves. They went to somebody who had the body, who had the aesthetic physique, and they thought, yeah, I'm going to get around this guy, and this guy's going to show me exactly how to do it. But you haven't done the same thing in your business. The law of exposure. You exposed yourself to people to build the body, to build the discipline, but you haven't done the same at the same degree with your business. You haven't got around the guy who has the business, who's built the income in the way that you want to build it, who has the lifestyle that you want. You will only achieve the level of life you want, including your income, when you get exposed to guys who have truly done it. So you invested in the fitness, but you're not doing the same in your business. Now, one of the other things which ties into that is the second thing. Most guys, all guys, when they start getting in great shape and they go to a really high level body, they stop hanging around fat fucks. But your problem is, you subconsciously, you stopped hanging around fat fucks. You didn't get around the lower vibration, the lower frequency people in what it were you wanted to achieve. So you're like, right, I'm getting in great shape. This is my standard now. And I don't tolerate these fat people. I don't tolerate the people that eat takeaways every Saturday and Sunday night and Friday night and eat the stupid donuts on their lunch, right? You set a standard for your environment. Now, honestly, guys, you're not doing the same when it comes to your income. You eliminated the low standard people from your life when it came to fitness, the people with poor habits, the people who weren't the guy you wanted to be. So now your circle of people around you definitely will be in better shape than the average person, but I guarantee you they're not financially ahead of the average person. You have to do the same thing. Success by subtraction. You have to make your environment so clean. Guys, like look at my house behind me. Everything you see is precision. Everything is minimal. Okay, guys, simplicity is the purest form of sophistication. You can't have bullshit in here, just like you can't have bullshit in your environment with your friends. Stop hanging around broke people who are happy staying broke. Just like you took away the fat people when you wanted to get in better shape. Right, imagine if this house was chaos. Imagine if there was just stuff everywhere, stuff lying around. My mind would be cluttered. It would be low frequency. I don't hang around broke people. I don't hang around fat people. So apply the same rule. The second thing, mindset. You right now have a great mindset. You have the perfect mindset for exactly what you have right now. You acquired the thoughts, you acquired the beliefs, the habits, and the actions. The thoughts and beliefs come first, the habits and the actions are a follow-on, okay? You got the perfect for fitness, for who you are right now, for getting in shape and staying in shape, for getting the daily habits on lock to keep you in that lifestyle for fitness. But you haven't acquired the thoughts and the beliefs, the habits and the actions, mindset, for income. Now, how did you even acquire the thoughts, the beliefs, and habits and actions for your fitness? It all came back to you got around people who were in shape. You started only following people on social media who are in shape. You stopped having conversations with people about bullshit, about all the stupid foods, right? About drinking alcohol on the Friday night. You subtracted it and you just kept your circle tight. Don't see mindset from your daily habits, from your fitness as an umbrella. It's one of the biggest mistakes guys make is they think, right, I've got in great shape, so I have a great mindset. No, you have a great mindset for getting in shape and staying in shape. Now we need to do the same thing, just like you intentionally worked on. I need to build the mindset to build the body. The easiest thing, guys, is to build the mindset with your body, and then we just pull the same laws. We pull the thoughts, beliefs, habits, and actions. But now we do the same thing with wealth. Okay, now you have to start assuming the state of what are the thoughts, the beliefs, the habits, and the actions of the wealthy person. What do they do? Again, this is going to come through exposure. This is going to come through clarity. The two things you need to listen to, the only two things you must listen to is your heart, it's your soul. Listen inwardly and express outwardly. And then also listen to the guys who have the blueprint, who are there right now, who they can only be there. I can only be here, guys, because of alignment, because my thoughts, habits, actions, beliefs all align with this life. If you want to understand what they are and you want to actually adopt those, you've got to get around it. It's that simple. The next thing, when it came to getting in shape, when it came to building yourself and self-developing, you took the guesswork out of things. You followed a system. Okay, so all the guys that I taught with the body, with the mind, that we have a system, right? There's a specific way we're going to train. There's a specific way we're going to eat. We're going to have the macros on lock. I'm going to take all my guys through the physique roadmap, through the priming phase, through the diet and recomp phase, through the reverse diet phase, through the performance phase, through a holding phase, and pull it back in. And this is how we stay lean year round. This is how we build lean muscle mass. And it's a science. There's specific systems that do this. There's no guesswork, but your business is still guesswork. You systemized your fitness to make it impossible to fail. You tracked the inputs, you tracked the steps, you tracked the cardio, you tracked the training, you tracked the calories, the macronutrients. But where's the specificity with your business? Your business should run. My business, guys, I wake up every single day with people ready to buy, saying, send me the link, send me the link, send me the link. I want to start. There's no accident, guys. There is a system behind it. There's no reason, guys, it didn't happen I didn't just wake up and start making 20, 30K in a day. I don't do that every day, but I make thousands every day. That didn't just happen by accident. It came from a system no different to the reason that you got in elite level shape and the reason that you sustain it. Some guys have a little bit of a fluky period and they get like a bit of income and then they withdraw back. There was no system. It's like the guys who try and get in shape for a holiday and then they put it back on. It's because they didn't have a system. The reason you're in good shape year-round, you hit the daily habits with your body year-round, is because you have a system. You have a blueprint that gives you 100% clarity and conviction that what you do is going to take you there, and it will. Get a system. Where are you going to get a system? Get around. It doesn't matter what you want to do, guys. If you want to learn how to trade, let's say trading is what your soul is telling you to do. Like I said, try and take away the noise. What is your soul telling you to do? Maybe it's trading. Maybe it's e-com. If it's e-com, go find someone who's the best at e-com and listen to them. Go find the best person at trading and listen to them. Go find the best person at coaching and info online if that's what you want to do. Like I help my guys build their own brand around who they've become. So if you've self-developed, most people, this leads into the next step, most people don't even realize that they can monetize who they've become. Like you've gone through this transformation that you literally would have died for. And that's the reason you have it, because you need it. It kept you up at night that you didn't used to have good daily habits. You used to feel low vibration. You used to feel low frequency. You used to have the fucking little love handles down here. You used to have no respect from men. You used to fucking get treated like bullshit by women. And you went all in and you built the body, you built the daily habits, and now you attracted the partner. Now you've got a better network of guys around you. Do you not think that there are other guys out there who would die for that? Guys, if you've self-actualized up here, your duty is to pass those breadcrumbs back. You monetize that. Everything I have, guys, comes from my sole duty. You know, my purpose here right now, guys, is become the best version of myself. Self-actualize, build the body, build the mind, build the business. And I've done those things and continue to do those things on a daily basis, but my duty is to give that back. You are selfish not to give that back. Imagine like that journey that you've gone through with your self-development. There are millions of guys right now who would die to go through that transformational process that you went from here with all these side effects, with all these negative shit that came with it, all these problems, and you went from there to here, and now you've got all these extra benefits. You've got the confidence, you've got the respect, you've got the better network of guys around you. You're not hanging around fat fucks anymore, you're not drinking. You wake up with clarity. You may have started the business now. And you want to get other people to that point. You're selfish not to do that, but you have to monetize it. Most guys don't know that you can just monetize yourself, right? But out of serving, not selling. Like I said, all of my products, my elite program, is I want to help people go through that initial transformation I went through. You know, the transformation where I was a skinny fat guy, low in confidence. I didn't like who I were. I knew I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I always wanted to build this life, this business. But I knew I weren't the guy who was ready to do it yet. So I went through an amazing self-development journey where I invested in myself. I got the fitness coach, the mindset coaches, and I would just grind. I would subtract all the bullshit people away, and I would just grind, and got in elite shape. And that opened a new dimension of life for me. You guys who have already gone through this, you will know that when you remove all the bullshit, when you invest in yourself, when you do exactly what you know you need to do, it opens a new dimension of a world for you. And why would you not give that back to people? I want as many people as possible to go from lost and give that back. And I do that in my elite program by taking them through the exact steps, the process that I went through to do that. And if you've already gone through that, you should be doing that too. You know, that's what I have in my second program. I help guys in my brand 2.0. I help guys literally turn their transformation into serving the world. Like, the world's fucked. It's your duty to give that back. Like, my brand 2.0 program is then around how I've done all of this, how I live this life. Because again, it would be selfish of me not to give this back. I built myself and continue to do so physically and mentally. I have the system on lock. I have an 8-step system. Guys, if you want the 8-step system that I've used to build this business, you can just go below. And there is a link which takes you into a free training, and it will teach you how to build a 6-figure per month, 5 to 6 figure per month online income from who you are, just like I did. You know, whether you are a guy who got in great shape, you built the body and you want to help other people do that. Maybe you built the mind. Maybe you went from 9 to 5 to a sales closer. Maybe you went from this to trading and you want to help other people go through that self-development journey you've gone through. There's a training below that will teach you how to do that. Right? You won't be broke when you have a system for your money. But it's more than that. It's spiritual. My final thing I want to talk about today, guys, is that when you make, like, money is frequency, guys. When you make money spiritual, which it is, and when you understand this, you no longer chase money. You simply just align with it, right? And money is value. So you've become value, but you're keeping it all in. Why not give this value to the world and have it packaged up around you, your story, have the right offer? So one core offer, I teach my guys a 2-step offer system. Then we effectively get eyeballs. Then we have a lead flow system. Then we have a sales system that you can do all from your phone, right? And now you can give that value back. And guys will be thanking you that you've helped change their life. The more lives you change, the more money you will earn. You guys are trying to just chase money. I want money, I want money. Why don't you just start thinking, how many people can I serve? You know, I've not planned monetary goals in years. I don't do it. People get blagged when they ask me. Sometimes when guys come into my brand program, they're like, how do you set your financial goals? I go, I don't. I set my impact goals. I say, right, there is X thousand people that I want to help become the man that can actually go and follow their soul and start the business, whatever their soul is pulling them to. Maybe it is the coaching, maybe it's the e-com, maybe it's the trading, Maybe it's the construction business. I don't know, whatever that is. And I want to get guys to the point where they're undeniable to go all in and they have the confidence to do that. And the guys who do want to build a brand around who they've become, around their self-actualization phase, and they want to give that back, which I believe every man's duty is to do that. I help them do that. It's that simple, guys. It's a spiritual game. Give value out. Make sure you apply these. Number one, invest in your business, invest in yourself to learn business, no different to you did fitness. Okay, number two, don't mistake your umbrella mindset with fitness and the daily habits for that, for business. You need new thoughts, you need new beliefs, you need new habits, new actions. Now the trait, this is why fitness is the gateway. You had to do it for fitness. It's easy to do with fitness. But now once you've mastered it with fitness, all you have to do is just carry that over into business. Get around the people who have the thoughts, the beliefs, the habits, and the actions, and just adopt them. You've already built the discipline. Now just plug and play a blueprint that fucking works, guys. Stop hanging around all the brokies. Start hanging around people who are higher level. Get serious with your environment. I can tell straight away when I see people, right, based off who they hang around with, how much money they're going to earn and at what trajectory they're going to grow. It's very simple. You need a system. You need a blueprint. You need to take the guesswork out of it. You need to know, right? Guys, I say it all the time. Monetize your identity, multiply it with systems. It won't multiply without systems, and master it under God. It's spiritual. Listen inward. What is your duty? Who do you want to help? What's the impact you want to have? What's your authenticity? What's your message that you want to bring to the world? If you're going to build an empire, make it serve the world. It's that simple, guys. Go for it.